up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. What's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here, honey. Yeah, we are down here. We're on our way to Starbucks because, on some real, I meant to make my coffee this morning. I know you can. Oh, that's my favorite part of the song. What's up, y'all? Oh, look at the moon, how pretty it is. Listen. We're talking about Married to Medicine. And then we are going to talk about Real Housewives of Potomac. I had to watch them both again so that I can take notes. Married to Medicine was good. It sounded to me that Anila threw Quad under the bus. I thought that was really weird. Did y'all see that? I wonder, are Anila and Quad still cool? Or maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Like, Quad, Anila said that Quad, and Zaina kind of set her up. And then they literally showed a clip. I said, oh. Who is Anila's producer, child? I said, oh my God. Did they really post that clip of her telling Zaina? Girl, that's how they did it. They have Toya and Anila are sitting at the table talking. I'm going to get to it, right? We just talking real quick. She gets to the table. They talking and having drinks and stuff. And Anila goes, this reminds me of, the times that Toya and I were friends and da-da-da. After Toya then told her she don't know her, right? I don't know you. I don't know what you would do or whatever. So then Toya's been real emotional in this trip. She's been crying at every drop. Every drop she crying. Anyway, Anila goes, do you understand me? When she said that, I was like, oh, she's not telling the truth. She's not telling you. The way that she said, do you understand what I'm saying? It was almost like she was like trying to get her to say, like, to understand, like, I was set up. She said she was set up. But she just told Toya she was set up. And then the clip plays of her telling Zaina. She was like, what do you need for me to do? And she tells Zaina, I need for you to tell that rumor. So in Toya's interview, Toya is saying, I knew that Anila would be Quad's puppet or whatever she said. But you know what? And to be honest, I remember the way that Toya was treating Anila last year. And I was like, damn, she's treating her like she's the new girl, right? And wasn't she the new girl? Is this Anila's third season or second season? I think it's her second season. Anyway, so I can't believe that she did that. And like, they really showed it. Like, she's lying. She's not telling the truth. I was like, oh, Anila. And then like, but you literally got, okay, what I was saying about Toya, because she said she knew she would be Quad's puppet. But the truth is, last year you were treating Anila like the new girl. You were treating her like talking to her crazy. And then even Heavenly, she was like, dingy Anila. Anila, dingy Anila. She can't plan nothing. She will need Miss Gomez to plan her home invasion. I don't know, the way that they were treating her, the way that Toya treated her last year, it was like she was a punk. Like, I'm gonna punk this bitch. I'm hazing this girl. She's new. And you were mean. And then at the beginning of this season, all of a sudden, y'all are not friends. You didn't, effed up the whole neighborhood. And then when you tell the girl, I don't know what you would do. I don't know what you're capable of or whatever. And then now she's sitting in front of you telling you, I didn't know nothing about it. And like in the scene at Quad's house, she says, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. And then she turns around and tells the girl, The girl says, what do you need me to do? She says, tell the rumor. I said, ma'am, no, you didn't, Anila. 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 No, Anila. That's how Anila's mom was saying her. When they said, she said, Toya said, your daughter said I'm effing somebody in the neighborhood. She wanted to disrespect that lady so bad. Why would you cuss at that lady? They're sitting at the table, right? This is before Toya and Anila start having a conversation. They're sitting at the table, and Anila says, I was obviously a target. And Quad, she goes, I'm gonna take a She goes, I'm gonna take a polygraph test. And Quad goes, I'm willing to take one. Yeah, I'm willing to take one. Yeah. Simone said, why? What would you be taking a polygraph? I mean, in case I might know something or something, I just want to rule myself out. I'm willing to take one. And then she says, I bet Toya won't take one. So it's Quad in the confessionals suggesting that Toya had something to do with Anila's home invasion or break-in or whatever you want to call it. Okay, let's get our latte, honey. I kind of want a croissant too, but I won't be able to eat it. I guess I will. Thank you for choosing Starbucks. What can I get started for you today? May I have a hot grande dirty chai double with oat milk? All right. 2 pumps of brown sugar. I'm sorry, I'm running out of my brown sugar at the moment. Can I have cinnamon dolce, please? 3 pumps of that. 3 pumps cinnamon dolce. Anything else? 180 degrees and stirred, please. 180 stirred. Yeah, and then may I also have a butter croissant? Yes, please. Anything else? No, that's all. Thank you. The moon is so pretty. Let me take a picture of it. Oh, shit. I literally forgot that I was recording. Girl. Bitch. I did. I really did. I was in my phone, honey. Girl, it's the sun is over here and the moon is right in front of me. I love it. Don't you love that? I was in here jamming, honey. I forgot all about y'all. I'm sorry. Oh, let me get my money out. A mess. Let me get my app up too. That's hilarious. Let me put my card down for you scammers. Yeah. Okay, so we're back. We're at the park now, honey. I was listening to Beyonce. I couldn't. Y'all was gonna have to wait. At first, I was listening to the Where's my other little thing? It's supposed to be both of them out. You're supposed to see both of them. What'd you do? Oh wait, you can't see it from that way. Qua said, I'll take it. I'll take it. Simone was like, girl, why would you take a polygraph test for Contessa? I mean, for Anila. She was like, to rule me out. So then they asked Anila, why would you take a polygraph test? She said, because people think that I had something to do with it, right? And she was like, so do you guys think that I was set up? Because the way that when you guys called me, y'all were interrogating me, right? Because remember we said that Contessa was asking a bunch of questions. Almost as if she didn't believe her. I honestly don't think that Contessa likes Anila. I don't think she likes Anila. And I don't know if she feels the same way that Heavenly feels about Toya, about Anila, but it's giving that vibe. It's giving that, bitch, I don't fuck with you. Every time look at Contessa, every time she's looking at Anila and her nostrils are flared. She does not like that lady. I'm sorry. I was like, first I was thinking like, why is she rude to her all the time? Rude and like abrasive, right? And I'm like, okay. Then I was thinking, like, is Contessa a bigot? And I was like, no, I don't think she, I mean, black people can be bigots, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, is she a bigot? Because the way she disrespected her thing like that, and then she was like, I got Indian friends. I don't have to wear traditional dress every time I go over their house and stuff like that. And then she come in a costume. She's not even Egyptian. And then just when she was just asking her all those questions about the break-in. And is that normal for your neighborhood? Why would you ask that? Then Toya sitting there like, no. And why would you ask if where doctors live, is it normal for their damn houses to get broken into? Stuff like that she was asking. Anyway, and she says, Miss Gomez, that's when Heavenly said that Anila was too dingy to plan a home invasion or a break-in. She would need Miss Gomez to help her out, okay? And then Quad said something, and she was like, "Jump up and hit me." She was talking to Toya, right? She was fucking with Toya. She was like, "Yeah, I'm on your ass, bitch. What's up?" That's Quad's favorite thing to tell somebody. What's up? What's up? I'm pulling up on your ass tonight. What's up? Toya said, "I'm not gonna even bother. I'm not even dealing with none of that." She was like, "Yeah, jump up and hit me." See what happened. Do me like you did. Do me like you tried. Do me like you did, Audra. But see, and then that's crazy because the way she was making it seem like she was just fucking with her, and she was like, and then that's when Jackie said, "Okay, y'all, we're not going by the rules that we had set forth. We're breaking the rules or whatever, right?" Then Toya says, if Anila is trying to be her friend, that she's not doing it the right way. I don't know what Anila is trying to do with Toya. I don't know why. Like, I do understand when somebody no longer is your friend and they haven't given you a reason. You're like, why? And you don't understand. And I think it's literally, friendships are like the way that you all treat your intimate relationships is the same as friendships. The only thing that's missing is the sex, right? You have, and probably, to be honest, the friendships that you have with your friends are probably actually deeper than the relationship you have with your partner. So when you break up with a friend, it's like a death, right? Because that relationship is dead. It's a relationship. It's over. I don't know that Toya and Anila had such. Did you hear my stomach growling? I don't know if Toya and Anila had such a deep relationship or friendship, but they were friends before Anila came into the circle, and it was Toya who introduced Anila to the show. She auditioned. They liked her. I think they need another couple. I want another couple. I want another couple. Oh, Audra. Yes, Audra. Audra. Okay. Audra and Martin. I really like them. Baby, I love their confessionals. I love Audra's laugh. It's loud. I love it. She be like, ha ha ha. She be laughing all loud and stuff. Well, they're so silly in the confessionals when she was like, he was like, yeah, you look like you about 10 minutes pregnant. I was like, they are so cute. She was like, I don't know, I just feel a bump. I was like, yes, we need them. They are so cute. They literally remind me, like, their personality and their, like, the way they engage of Simone and Cecil. Like, the way Simone and Cecil keep it up and carry on in the damn interviews is so funny to me. They were so funny to me. When I tell you, I love Married to Medicine. I think I love Married to Medicine more than the Housewives. I do. I don't know why. I don't know why. As long as Cecil keeps a job, you on my list. You cool with me. Cecil be high in the damn interviews because he be so calm. I thought it was so cute when him and Simone were saying how he was good at all the sports, and he was like, I do all that shit, and they said it at the same time. So cute, so cute. Anyway, Contessa arrives. I thought it was so funny when Heavenly said, they either fighting or fucking. That's why they always late everywhere. And Contessa probably whoops his ass every time. He said he's going to make a beeline to the lasagna and a Z line to the bed. I said, I never heard that before. Have y'all heard that before? I said, come on, Scott. Come on, a Z line to the bed. They said they was tired of driving through the snow and stuff. Of driving through the snow. So they get there. They sit down, right? Everybody's sitting down. And they like sit in a circle or whatever. The men go down and shoot some pool. They're not really good at until they make a bet, and then they start taking it seriously. Jackie sits everybody in the circle. The women upstairs, the men are downstairs playing pool. She sits everybody in the circle and tells them that we are at a relationship resurrection. No, a relationship resuscitation retreat. Okay, a relationship resuscitation retreat. Try to say that 3 times fast. Relationship resuscitation retreat. Relationship resuscitation retreat. Relationship resuscitation retreat. Say it 3 times. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna clear the air before we start having fun, ladies. We need to clear the air. Everybody got beef. Whoever got beef with each other, girl. Why did Jackie say, Contessa? Do you have anything you want to say, girl? It's a Contessa in Heavenly. Why you making it seem like it's somebody else she has something to say to, girl? Whatever. Toya says, I don't want to be in a space where people have to defend themselves, or people feel like they have to defend themselves. That is exactly how I feel about Real Housewives of Atlanta and bringing the threat of violence, Portia Williams, back. I do it like when Portia is in the crew, there's a threat of violence. You're on edge because you don't know this. Anything you say may trigger this bitch. She may black out. And we don't know. She may throw a heat lamp at your ass, a boom mic. We don't know. So nobody wants to be in a space where they have to feel like I'm in defense mode. I can't relax and rest around these women because somebody's always gonna, want to jump up in somebody's face. I don't know why Audra chest bumped me. So then Audra's looking like, ooh, like that's probably not one of my greatest moments, right? That's how she's looking. We know it wasn't, right, Audra? Right? What's your beef with me, Audra? And she was like, well, I came into this group open, ready to befriend everybody, and I felt like there was a lot of unwarranted negative comments. I said, that is it. We love a person who can express themselves and tell you exactly why they have a problem with you. Right? Not like all that, like you, what's the girl's name? Destiny. See how Audra explains what the problem is? You see how she was very clear in expressing how she felt and used the words to say why she felt the way she felt? Take notes, mommy. Take notes, okay? The men go down and shoot some pool. They're not really good at until they make a bet. And then they start taking it seriously. Jackie sits everybody in the circle. The women upstairs, the men are downstairs playing pool. She sits everybody in the circle and tells them that we are at a relationship resurrection. No, a relationship resuscitation retreat. Okay, a relationship resuscitation retreat. Try to say that 3 times fast. Relationship resuscitation retreat. Relationship resuscitation retreat. Relationship resuscitation retreat. Say it 3 times. Okay. Okay, so we're going to clear the air before we start having fun, ladies. We need to clear the air. Everybody got beef. Whoever got beef with each other. Girl, why did Jackie say, Contessa, do you have anything you want to say? Girl, it's a Contessa in Heavenly. Why you making it seem like it's somebody else she has something to say to, girl? Whatever. Toya says, I don't want to be in a space where people have to defend themselves, or people feel like they have to defend themselves. That is exactly how I feel about Real Housewives of Atlanta and bringing the threat of violence, Portia Williams, back. I do it like when Portia is in the crew, there's a threat of violence. You're on edge because you don't know this. Anything you say may trigger this bitch. She may black out. And we don't know. She may throw a heat lamp at your ass, a boom mic. We don't know. So nobody wants to be in a space where they have to feel like I'm in defense mode. I can't relax and rest around these women because somebody's always gonna, want to jump up in somebody's face. I don't know why Audra chest bumped me. So then Audra's looking like, ooh, like that's probably not one of my greatest moments, right? That's how she's looking. We know it wasn't, right, Audra? Right? What's your beef with me, Audra? And she was like, well, I came into this group open, ready to befriend everybody, and I felt like there was a lot of unwarranted negative comments. I said, that is it. We love a person who can express themselves and tell you exactly why they have a problem with you. Right? Not like all that, like you, what's the girl's name? Destiny. See how Audra explains what the problem is? You see how she was very clear in expressing how she felt and used the words to say why she felt the way she felt? Take notes, mommy. Take notes, okay? She says, well, and it's not that deep. So Toya says, that fight with Mariah that I had, she started crying. That really affected her. She said she was really depressed after that because she had just had her baby. Her baby wasn't even a year old. And her and Eugene had, they were, I guess, new. How long are you newlyweds? A year, right? Or whatever. Somebody said, I was sitting in my car making pennies. And you sitting at home on your fat ass leaving comments with no fucking profile pic, bitch. Yeah. Just thought about that shit, motherfuckers. Y'all be in the comments saying some dumbass shit. Anyway, let me get back to my fun show that I love so much. Okay. So she says, I came open. There was a lot of negative, unwarranted comments, and it's really not that deep. It wasn't that deep. Toya explains that she had a fight with Mariah, and she was depressed after that because she had just had a son, and she didn't want anyone to think that she was a bad mother. She had just got married. She didn't want people questioning whether she was right for Eugene or not. She was a woman concerned and worried about how this fight would affect her social image. You're a doctor's wife, girl. What the fuck are you doing? But that's the beauty of this show, because that's why I love these medical professionals, because in real life, you believe that somebody with letters behind their names, somebody with all these degrees and board certifications can't be human. While they save people's lives and catch babies and diagnose and do all these things for people and help people heal and all that stuff, you don't think they're human. That's why I love this show. I love that Contessa has her how she gets, because it's true. These are human beings. They're human beings. And who's the other one? Simone. How since the first episode from the first season, I said, I like her. She's a doctor. She cusses. She drinks. She don't give a damn. And she does her job well. Well, I haven't read the Yelp reviews. We won't go that far. But you understand what I'm trying to say. Toya says, I understand that I hurt you. And I understand that I'm sorry for making you feel that you had to do that to me to defend yourself. I basically set myself up. I was like, wow, that was a really good apology. She said she was sorry, and that, that's the foundation. They can start a foundation of a friendship, and they could start with the apology. And so she could really learn from that, because she's too is about to be a new mom, right? And she's a lawyer, married to a doctor, married to a dentist. Jackie, she says the two girls, the ride or die girls, that their relationship is kind of, rocky. Contessa, is there anyone you want to address? She said, can we at least change into some comfortable clothes, and get ready? She was like, everybody was like, yeah, let's do that first, right? We've been working all day. We're exhausted. We don't want to get into no highly volatile, exchange between Heavenly and Contessa. When they showed the flashback of their altercations, when I tell you that I feel like when Heavenly said, I don't want to be in no toxic relationship like this, I have a feeling that, how Heavenly and Quad bicker? There's no hostility, and there's no, you can tell that they're for real, but there's still love in there. That's, it's when they be reading each other, talking shit to each other, you could tell that they're still like joking, like, bitch, okay, I'm playing, but that's our relationship. With Heavenly and Contessa, I feel like Contessa wants to have a hostile, bickering relationship with Heavenly. I don't know if she wants to be friends. I think that's the type of friendship that she wants with Heavenly. I think just in that small clip, I was like, why is it so volatile? Like, you would think they was fucking, right? You know, the way she's so volatile towards her, so hostile. It's like, was there ever any love there? Or is this the kind of relationship you want to have with me? Because when they were sitting at the table at Simone and Cecil's house, Heavenly tells Contessa, shut up and let the man talk. She turns around and says, no, Heavenly, you shut the fuck up. I'm like, God damn. Like, okay. And it's like so high. It's volatile. It's like a pressure, that's what Contessa is. It's like you shake up a bottle of soda. That's what Contessa gives me. Like, she seems like she's about to like, Argh! That's what she seems. That's how she feels. That's like, you need the massage. You need the foot massage. You need all of that. Cause sis, you be high energy, like high, what do they call it? Combustible, highly combustible. Eugene is fussing about people not chipping in for cleaning the dishes. I thought that was the cutest thing. He said, people need to chip in and clean the dishes. I don't mind cooking, but I don't want to make it seem like a chore. That's how I feel. If I cook, y'all need to clean up. That's just how it goes. But see, I clean as I go, so there's not much left for people to clean up after me. If I cook, there's not much left. Well, what I do notice, and y'all let me know if you notice this. I'm sure you probably have this in your partnerships, where if you cook, your partner cleans up. I've noticed when I do that in partnerships that I have been in, that me, because I clean as I go. My grandfather taught me clean as you go. Grandmother taught me clean as you go, clean as you go. When I cook and clean as I go, when it's time for the partner to clean the dishes, there's not that many, right? But when they cook, you got a bunch of dishes to clean. They not cleaning as they go because they know they got somebody else to clean the dishes. Have you ever noticed that? I remember I noticed that with this dude. He would not, when I would clean, he could cook too. When I would cook, I just, it's a habit for me to clean as I go. So he didn't have a lot of dishes to clean. But when he would cook, the kitchen would look like a fucking mess. It would look a mess. And a lot of the times I thought to myself, is he doing this shit on purpose? Because it's like, why does the kitchen look like this? Don't nobody cook like this and it's shit all over the place. Like, you just like, I don't know. Y'all let me know if you. I was with Eugene. I was like, At least y'all. I love cooking. I enjoy cooking. He said I love to do it. It's therapy for him. Therapeutic for him. Y'all need to make a cookbook. It's therapeutic for him. But he don't want to make it seem like a chore, because I don't have no problem cleaning the dishes, but y'all need to chip in with cleaning dishes. Especially how I'm sitting here making 3 lasagnas. I think he made 3 lasagnas. Even Scott was like, you made this? He was like, yeah, man, I made all these. He was really proud of himself. I was like, yes, Eugene. All right. Eugene need to do a cookbook. I'm trying to tell you. Anyways, that's when Martin and Audra were downstairs. They was in their room or whatever. That house, when they were walking down the stairs, I don't know where they were going. They were walking down the flight of stairs, and I was like, who owns that house? That's what I was thinking about. Like, I'm like, these are doctors, astute medical professionals. You hear me? With money, 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 money. Like, Heavenly, that is paid. Do you hear me? She's a walking pocketbook, okay? But when I saw this house, I was like, who the fuck owns this house? And I said, a real estate group has to own this. You know how people get together and buy properties and stuff away from the people, the single buyers. These real estate groups come together and buy up all the houses and then rent them out as Airbnbs. That's why nobody can't find no fucking houses. Anyways, that's another story for another day. But anyways, they was downstairs, Audra and Martin. She was like, I don't know. I just feel like I just feel. I mean, I loved being pregnant. And for a person who didn't want kids, I really enjoyed being pregnant. I did. I was like, ooh, this is. I feel like a damn. I don't know, I don't know what I felt like. I felt good. I don't know. I felt good. I felt good. She was like, I feel like. He was like, yeah, you look like you about 10 minutes pregnant. And then she was like, I feel a little bump already. They're so silly. They are so silly. And she was like, yes, I am filled with joy and an embryo. And then Martin talked about, I filled her up with it. I said, oh, you're so stupid. But keep Audra. Yes, we need a young millennial couple on this show. Absolutely. Dr. Kieran's jacket. Somebody tell me what kind of jacket that what label that was Dr. Kieran had on. It was like blue. It's like a puffy jacket. It reminded me of a jacket like Mork and Mindy. Shout out to Robin Williams. He used to wear this like puffy jacket, and it was like blue at the top, and then like rainbow, like orange, yellow. I think orange and yellow and maybe green, and then like blue going down. Did you see Kieran's jacket? I was like, I love that jacket. Somebody please find out what kind of jacket that was. Okay. They're going bowling. That's when Eugene says, when they say they're going to get wings, that means they're going to the strip club. Martin said he came to play to win, and Eugene is really good. I was like, look at Eugene's score. Eugene is good. Eugene is a little well-rounded motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. That's what Heavenly, when she was eating, she was like, if I was with Eugene, I'd be a fat motherfucker. I know. She was like, he cooks, he plays pool. No, he was laughing at them playing pool. He cooks, he loves to cook. Shout out to Eugene. They're getting spa. They're going to have a spa day at the house. That's when Anila and Toya have their conversation, talking about what we used to do when they were drinking. It was Audra, Toya, and Anila. She said we had a special friendship before the circle. They were her friends. And then Toya says, my issue was that you brought Zaina. She said, and you knew that rumor was a lie. And she was like, I didn't know anything about that. I was set up. You understand what I'm saying? She was like, I don't give a fuck about this rumor, but you can't play naive. And she's like, no, I was set up. But then they showed the clip. And she knew. I can't wait. Does Quad know? Does Quad know? I wonder how Quad is taking this. I really do, because I'm like, I feel like she threw Quad under the bus, because now Toya is saying that Anila is Quad's puppet. Watch the people you have in your circle. And then they said, they showed a clip of Anila telling Zaina, you need to help me. You need to tell the rumor. And she was like, okay. And then Anila's talking about, I was randomly attacked. And then 2 days later, my house was broken into. She was like, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I'm sorry your house got broken into. I noticed that you had left and you were gone. I was counting how many days you weren't at the house or whatever. She was like, yeah, I was gone for 2 weeks. She started crying. I thought it was a cute joke when Toya said, let me see your wedding ring. You trying to get a new wedding ring? That's why somebody broke in. She was like, no, girl, I'm for real. So we're going to see, child. We're going to see. Anyways, the men are bowling, and, they're having a good time or whatever. And then Kieran talks about the group. He says, basically, I wouldn't be here if I thought one of y'all set me up. But the fact that somebody thinks that we set ourselves up, I would not do that to my children. Right. And to me, I don't even think that Kieran even has that kind of personality to be like, yeah, let's fake. Like, I feel like he's as goofy as he is, and as many dry jokes that he tells, I believe that he don't play. Like, something about him, I don't believe that he's going to play those games. Like, I really believe when he was like, why would I do that to my kids? I believed him, right? Me and Toya's name came up. There's a rumor mill going around. Oh, it was like that Toya and I had something. Our names were in it. And he was like, no, that has never come from me and Anila. We have never said that. So that's coming from Quad, I guess. I just want to clear that up. And then I love, did you hear how Kieran said, he was, he was being a little facetious and trying to make a joke, but he was like, the way that we act, the women seem to act a certain way when we're around. It's true. The women do act a different way, baby, except for that the table, the one season when Mariah broke that glass and was coming at Heavenly and acted like the glass just broke. What'd she say about the glass, girl? Anyway, but typically they're not acting out of sorts, right? And I love how he said, let us be the ones to kind of set the example or whatever. The women need help making those steps. He said, so let's kind of like be. And then, the other guys were like, yeah, I agree with that. I was like, come on, Ford. I love that he did that. Like, it was the way he said it. It was just like the way he said it, like, we need to be rational. When the women are irrational and going through whatever it is that they're going through, he said, what did he say? They're like monsters or something like that. He was like, they're not women. He's like, they're monsters the way they go after each other. But we need to be the ones to maintain order, basically. You know what I say? That is they be talking about masculinity. For me, a signal of true masculinity is someone who maintains order. I love it. I'm not talking about a man. I'm talking about men or women. I feel like masculinity it's that Saturn energy maintaining order. It's just like male, masculine, not male, but masculine energy. I love it. Girl, did you see Toya broke something in the house? I was like, girl, she was trying to get some wine or wine glasses. She was like, oh my God, I would be so mad. They said, send Toya the bill, honey. Damon shows up. I thought it was cute. She was like, do I smell something? She knew her man was coming up there, honey. She was like, look at here. Look at my man. Look at, hey, Dad. Hey, Dad, you want me to show you to your room and all this other stuff, girl? Okay, Heavenly. We get it. Here comes Daddy, honey. They were like, she smelled you coming, Damon. When they came downstairs after they came from bowling, I think, and Damon came downstairs and they were like, Damon, does Heavenly know you're here? He was like, of course she does. Honey, that lady know everywhere. She probably got a track on him, child. Anyways, Contessa's boobs fall out. They're doing spa day. Contessa is bisexual. I don't care what y'all say. I don't like, or she bi-curious. She bi-curious, honey. She is. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you say. Simone tell Contessa she should have went bigger on her breast implants, her breast augmentation. I thought it was inappropriate for them to talk about happy endings. Mm-mm. These are massage therapists. They are professionals. This is not that type of party. If y'all were men, it would be just as inappropriate. You don't talk about happy endings. These are professionals. I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I didn't like it. I felt like you could make the massage therapist feel uncomfortable when you make jokes like that. It's not the environment. It wouldn't have been no different if there were men laying on those tables talking about happy endings. We would not like that. So I didn't like that. I didn't appreciate that. They were rubbing Contessa's feet. Contessa's coochie fell out. Simone was taking pictures of them. It was so funny. She was like, oh, we all crush on Contessa because Contessa's body is ridiculous, okay? And the men walk in. It was so funny. Was that Cecil or Curtis? Curtis nasty. Cecil was like, what's going on down here? They were like, oh, what's happening? Contessa's sitting on the damn couch with her legs spread open. And Toya's on one side massaging one foot, and Dr. Jackie, honey, is on the other end rubbing her other foot. And Simone said, I've known Jackie longer than all these women. She ain't never rubbed me. She ain't never rubbed nothing on me. That was so funny. Heavenly says she doesn't have any issues with Contessa. She's telling Damon she don't have any issues with him. She says that Damon says he wants to focus on the fun, and he doesn't want to host a couples retreat though. He was like, no, we need to focus on fun, no drama, right? So then at dinner, Eugene lets everybody know that he whooped everybody at bowling. And then they were like, why? Why did you beat everybody at bowling? He was like, oh, because Toya hadn't gave him none, honey. And then she was like, but we did today. But then, girl, baby, that entire scene, okay, you know, Toya, she gets drunk, she started running her mouth, right? He was like, you know, Eugene always says that Toya doesn't have the freak number that she thinks she has, right? He was like, I done had sex in a lab room. I done had sex in all these different rooms when he was in medical school, I guess, or whatever. She was like, it wasn't with me. She was like, when you get married, it's like you get the lame shit. You get the lame. Everybody sitting at the table like, girl, what? It's Cecil's face. It was Cecil's face. It was Quad's face. It was Heavenly's face. Quad was looking like, girl, no, she did just say that about her husband. Eugene sitting there like, girl, I don't give a fuck. I can cook. I can bowl. I can do everything. She'll be a motherfucking fool to leave me over some dick. She'll be a damn fool to leave me over some cock, okay? Dr. Eugene knows his worth, okay? Quad was looking like, girl, no, you did. She was like, but not with me. When you get married, you get the lame shit. I was like, Heavenly said, I don't know the difference between sex when you're single and sex when you're married because I've only been with one man. I know Damien wanted to crack up laughing. She was like, I love it because he has to stay serious. He has to be like this, and she gets to be like this. That's how their dynamic works. Simone said, once you become a wife, honey, everything you do, all the things to become a wife. And once you become a wife, all that changes. Cecil said, that's a damn shame. He said, because you're doing something with somebody you may not see the next day. So you do your best, okay? You don't know if you may see him or not. And then Karen was like, because we see you every day. He was like, these are people you're not seeing next day. Anyway, so they were like, what are we going to do tomorrow? They're going to do something that's going to help them communicate and have better sex. So we see the previews from next week. It looks so cute. And then Toya said something to Quad like, you've always been a liar. I was like, girl, here we go again. And that's what Simone said. It's just like Toya and Quad want to have a problem. It's Nene and Kenya. It's Nene and Kenya all over again. Bitch, that shit was so funny to me. On Quad, she was eating something. She was like, jump up and hit me. What's up? I'm here today. What's up? I'm on your ass. It was a good episode. She said, jump up and hit me. What's up? I'm on your ass today. Anyways, y'all, tell me what you think of the episode. I know it was all over the place, y'all. I know it was. But, follow me, camera. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.
Follow me, camera. You can follow me.